I'm here with Birgit at Radio Days. Birgit, how are you? Firstly, how are you finding the event?
Thank you very much. I think it's okay. Okay. It's normal to say for Estonians. It's okay. That means really great. I'm happy to see actually so many people. Previous years, maybe because of the COVID, I think a lot of people actually looked at from the internet and didn't attend here. But I think it's going great. Yeah.
Tell me about your role within radio. What do you do?
So I'm head of marketing. We have in our group we have 6 stations. 4 of them are Estonian native language. I'm head of the Estonian ones. We also have 2 Russian stations because we have a huge number of our population who are Russian-speaking people. So yeah, I'm head of marketing for 4 stations.
And how long have you worked within radio?
Actually, I was born to radio. My mother was my mom was working in public broadcasting. I've been just going to the radio station for my whole life.
Okay.
I started there. I did some really small bits, started with youth programming, started with news reading. I think I've done everything in the radio.
Okay.
So
You're talking a little bit about your mum.
Yeah.
Not to assume or anything, but maybe we're going back 30 years since she's in radio?
Yeah.
Very interesting time for a woman to be in radio, right?
Yeah. I think I have never thought about it that she's a woman and doing some radio business or being a leader or being a program manager in that way. I think it was kind of just a normal evolution for that. But I think now people are more talking about women leaders and men leaders and in a way of that way. But I haven't really
spoken to her.
Yeah.
How do you feel as a woman in a very male-dominated environment? You know, that's the reality of the landscape. We only have to look around. How does that make you feel?
I have to say women are better with multi-management. So
you can say it again. It's all right. We can say it louder and again.
Women are better in multi-management. I don't have to repeat that, but yeah, I'm sorry. Men are great in some areas, and of course, other ways. Again, I see from people I work with, we tend to do some more things, kind of multitasking. So I think I would like to see more women. Yeah.
More diversity, right?
Yeah,
I think that's the key word here.
Of course.
Which you know, in some ways, we're here at Radio Days. There are a lot of different people from all over different parts of the world. What do you feel like you've learned from the last sort of 48 hours? Any key takeaways that you're going to take back with you?
Okay, so my major question back in Estonia is still the new generation, of course, how to actually get those people to listen to radio, because I'm at this moment not 40, but I know what a radio is. It was a physical thing. Today, radio is something. It's not even a radio. It's something. Something somewhere. We old people in the 40s call it radio and talk about it as a physical thing. I think it's really important to understand that people who are 15, 20, they don't think about it like that. They just think it's some kind of music, some kind of someone is talking, and how to actually say that, hey, come here, listen to me, or we have this great thing for you. I don't know. It's a big mystery. I've been attending these kind of lecture, I would call lectures here, but so yeah, and just to seek out information.
Understand how to capture that 15 to 24-year-old audience is something that a lot of us have been talking about. I'm 24, so you can ask me anytime. I don't know the secret. That's why I'm asking the questions. Marketing, let's talk about that. Are people spending at the moment? Are people investing in radio?
I think it's depending on the market. In Estonia, it's so and so. Yes, people are spending, but unfortunately, our country is really near to Ukraine. So apparently this is affecting our everyday life really. And we are next to Russia. Unfortunately, that is making a big even decision making. People are afraid of some horrible things, and they're kind of like. Not doing so great in this way.
I can imagine. I think you know, giving it perspective for a sec, where you are on the landscape, must make things interesting to say the least right now, and tough for so many people. Do you feel like radio still provides that sense of community in the littlest way that it sort of can?
Yes, the feedback we have received is actually that when the war started or when the COVID hit. The first emails, letters we got from listeners, it was, hello, we thank you really much that you are positive. We know it's really bad outside, but we really need this.
Yeah.
So I think it's the community, it's the message you're giving out. If you are positive, we're not faking it, but we just understand that this negative or this information, this really bad news, it's coming everywhere, and so we need to adapt to this by being normal, being positive, being a bit happy, doing weird stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hats off to you and everyone that works on that right now, because I can imagine that still it's such a challenging time for so many. In terms of the future of radio, we spoke a little bit about community there, and sort of a sense of togetherness from the people and needing that. Where do you think radio is going to be in the next 5-10 years? Do you think we'll still have these communities?
I really hope so. I would say actually 5 to 10 years is really not a long term. If we want to see some kind of evolution or whatever is going to happen, we should talk about 10 to 20 years. The technology will just improve. In 5 years' time, the radio is still there. Nothing's gonna change. I think it's the community. It will be more diverse, and I think we have to kind of just find ways to go there. And
I agree. Find ways to actually implement that, actually bring in the new generation, actually make our work environment, our audiences more diverse, reflect the world that we're living in, so that we can bring those communities in.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.